Hi Tea Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are checking out some more Purple Kiss, this time the zombie Halloween performance video, which I have been informed is more Halloween. Like, the way that they committed to the bit already in the original makes me very curious what we're gonna get with this, because apparently it's not just like a new performance, they also remixed it to make it spookier. I'm always appreciative to anyone who commits to the bit, but I love that they looked at this, went, you know what could be spookier? So I'm pretty excited to see what they do with this one. I was just thinking, we didn't actually get to see the members in like full zombie regalia in the other one, so maybe we're doing that. I'm just saying, like, the lighting, it looks like we have an undead bride in the thumbnail already. The shirts that we're wearing, it seems like something has gone down. Is that also the guy that was in the music video, who apparently is also in another group from this company? A band, I think? Way to set up the video though. I love that. Again, the hand shapes. Whoa, okay. I already talked about how I liked the commitment to the hand shapes in the music video from the little bit of the choreo that I saw. I was just thinking I'm gonna be able to see more of them actually dancing. But the bending all the way back, whew, that hurts me, and I don't even have to do this choreo. The music box is new, right? Whoa. I was just thinking, shout out to them doing any kind of floor work when you don't have anything to cover, like your legs. Always feel bad for idols have to do that. And then they made like a little like arch with their legs, and I was like, hold on a second. She just slide on the floor too. I like the transition. Okay, I like the transition and the like wedding thing, right? Because we have the ring at the beginning and then we have the like bouquet here. I think that's really fun, especially given this is a love song. So them having the kind of like undead wedding really fits in with the concept of the overall song. But the like facial expressions too, like even just like the angle that they have their head at. Obviously I don't know the original choreo super well for this one. It's just like the little bits that I got to see in the music video, so I can't like fully pull all of the comparisons apart in terms of the performance that they would have given in the original versus this one. But even just like the head angles is like they're like looking up at you, which is very like in that zombie mannerisms, right, of not quite being able to hold your head up correctly. So I think that it fits really well with that as well, just like those little things where it's just like choosing which angle you're looking up at the camera. They did not skimp out on the fake blood either. Ooh, I like that too, the like almost like ragdoll effect. Or like that too, because that was like very cute in the original, but that almost a marionette, like a strings cut. So the way that she let her body fall onto the arms that were held out for her, right? And then even the way that she fell down to her knees and stood up again, right? Getting pulled back up to her feet was very much in that kind of like marionette, which I think fits really well with the whole like zombie thing, right? It does set like the remix though. Whoa. I don't think we had the host on the vocals there either. Oh, I like that with the arm. Whoa, wait, even just that like the like hand twitching. But I was thinking a couple thoughts. I gotta put all of them together. One, the remix is really cool. Again, don't know the song like amazingly, probably not as much as like the people watching this, because I have listened to it a lot since I first checked it out, but that's not the same as like having it play on repeat for many a year. But it's really interesting to have the different take on it, especially since the original was very much leading into this almost like ironic cutesiness. The line right before we get into the chorus, or some of the instrumentation that they were using, some of the vocal delivery, the performance, right? They had these kind of cute facial expressions of, who, me? I'm not a threat at all. So I think that it's really interesting to see the way that they're pushing into not just like the zombie aesthetic, but very much like the darker tone, not just like musically and in their vocal performances, but also like their facial expressions, the movements. The one where they like changed formation, they like slide into formation with that like leg movement. And I remember thinking while watching the music video that I'm like, oh, that's like really smoothly done. And here it's, I don't know if it's like editing or their performance, but it's like a little bit jerky. And like that is very much in line with that like zombie, right, where like you can't quite control your limbs properly. And even that like really loose arm movement, they swung their arm that was very like boneless. I think that fits so well with the concept, right? The mixture of like, yeah, like loose versus like rigid. Whoa, the bending backwards too. Whoa, whoa. The like bending backwards to have that formation, but then you get that ticking with the head movements is really fun. And again, this difference between the rigid movements and these fluid movements. They got like the rigid kind of like hand formations, but then they can go boneless, right? It's very much that like marionette kind of thing where it has these very kind of jerky, rigid movements until the strings get cut, and then everything is very like boneless and falls. They're doing a great job of kind of balancing those two things in this performance. I had another thought about one of the moves. Oh, there's too many things and it's overwhelming my brain. Ooh, the dance. Almost like ballroom with the music box. I love that, the like zombie move, the arms. That's one of my favorite too. Yeah, like the little move where they slide into the different formation and they have the like leg sliding out. It looks really smooth in the music video. And I feel like in here, it's like they're hitting that like the bay that they're repeating, right? That every time they hit that, they're putting like a little bit of almost like recoil on the movement that's just making it a little bit more of this kind of jerky off balance. And I think that it works really well with this performance of committing to the whole like zombie bit. I'm so excited that they did this because I loved the music video anyway. I thought that it was such a fun concept, but having them full zombie mode for this, I think is such a fun way of extending that story, right? Like even like having the guy here as turned into a zombie, it's almost like a sequel after the music video, right? Because they show up at his apartment or whatever and he just like, passes out. I'm like, I'm assuming they turned him. So I think that it's fun to have that like progression in the story, like visually, and be able to commit more. Like they don't have to hide their true selves anymore, right? Because they've already turned this guy that they were like infatuated with, right? So I think that it's such a fun way of like continuing that concept, even just like the world visually. It was very like bright lights and like neon and these vibrant colors, and then in this one it's these really like stark dark settings with these like colored lights that still have that neon feel to them, but it's a much darker visual, right? So I think that it's a great way of continuing some of that story. It's fun. Even the crawling. I tell him to run, but he's already having a rough time anyway. Whoa, the cut there. Good little chest isolation there. Whoa, the jump. I was also thinking girl over on the right of the formation. This one, her smile is really cute. She's smiling like the whole time, and I'm like, I like seeing people have fun. Whoa, I like that, like, hold on that, especially with the, like, remix. The hold on the, like, synth. Ooh, I like the, like, falling again, like the marionette strings get cut, right? So you have the like falling down onto the ground again. That's so much fun. I love commitment to the bit. Always. I don't care what it is. If you pick a bit, you better fully lean into it. And I love that this one was like pushing it just like a little bit farther, right? Like the music video was already great for that. I think that having this again is like almost a sequel to the music video was a lot of fun. Having this like groomer, right? Like having this like guy that they were like originally trying to get the attention of, having him fade into the background of the story, I think is also fun because it's like it was never actually about him, right? Like it was about like the wanting to turn him, or like the whole concept of being like a zombie, like single-mindedly like hunting someone, right? Like the kind of dark lean of that. And now that they've turned him or whatever, it's like, do I really need you now? Like the whole point was the chase. I think that it's so much fun. I loved it. Like the visuals, great like facial expressions from them as well. Like these kind of like fun leaning into some of the darker, more serious expressions, but also these kind of like smirks and glint in their eyes, right? Where like they understand that there's like little like evil glint in it, right? Like I think that fits so well into the performance as well. Great performance from them. And again, like this is the only song that I've heard from Purple Kiss so far. I've gotten lots of recommendations. Maybe I've made a list. I don't know. I'm not committing to anything. I really like getting to see some of the performance side of it and getting to see some like the dancing. I like seeing that they've translated some of that, like more of that kind of zombie mannerisms into the way that they're performing. Again, I haven't checked out like a dance practice for the original, so I don't fully know what they've switched between those two things. But I think that it's really great that they're leaning into that, and that some of the like dance moves as well, like some of them, like my back hurts just watching y'all try to dance like that. Like I could never, even in like my best day, I don't no. So it's great seeing like not just the performance aspect of them embodying these characters, being these like zombies, but then also getting to see like the dance performance side of it. So I think that was a really fun, again, addition to the story of like the music video and the song and everything. A bit of a different lean to it, not putting in as many of those like kind of cutesy aspects of it, right? Because it was dropping the facade of this is about anything else, right? It's leaning into the monster aspect of it, which I think was a lot of fun. So thank you to all the people who like recommended this to me. I had a lot of fun with it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.